Hey guys, how you doing today? We have Boxy and Boxy Ultimate, which came a little on the squish side, so I'm a little worried. Hopefully nothing's broken. Let's see what we have. Also, it occurs to me that I somehow lost the video for the August box and it never got posted. So, whoops. I don't even remember what all was in the box, but I do remember that there was very, very little I would actually use and that I gave almost all of the way to a friend. I know, sad, right? All right, so here's our little card that tells us what all is in it. It says BoxyCharm BTS. Okay, good. Put the paper there. First thing I see here is a little squeezy tube. It is Georgette Klinger Marula Primer for all skin types. Blur imperfections and prepare your skin for an all-day radiant finish with the intensely conditioning face primer. Hydrating and long wear, cushions skin with advanced hyaluronic acid, ensuring silky smooth makeup application that will not settle into pores, fine lines, or dry areas. Sounds decent. Oh, gosh. Sorry, I grabbed two things at once and didn't even realize it. Ooh, we've got a Huda Lippy. Demi Matte, it says. The only thing, Day Slayer is the name of it. The only beef I have is that it is a neutral, and we get way too many neutrals, and I almost never wear a nude lip. I mean, like, it would really look like I didn't have any lipstick on. So I'm not sure if I will use this one or give it to somebody else. So I'm not going to swatch it because that literally would look like I had nothing on my lips at all. In fact, it might actually make them look more the color of the rest of my skin. Not necessarily a good look. Okay. The next thing we have is Pump Up Your Base 2 multi-use makeup sticks by Pinky Rose. It's kind of cute packaging. Matte multi-use makeup sticks on eyelid, bottom lash line, waterline, brow bone, lips. Apply as a pop of color. Apply as a primer base with using your favorite eyeshadow on top. That's the different things it says, and we've got, as it notes, 2 little sticks in here. That's a, I mean, like, literally, what's that going to look like on my skin? It's called Hip Hop. Hip Hop, sorry. Yeah, like, that's literally going to look like I've got nothing on my skin at all. And the other one is Jazz. And it's kind of a bronzy color, which I could see that being kind of cute. Really, the hip hop color, but it's not going to do me any good unless it is exactly as base. Okay, and then we've got this next thing here. Quick Slick Hair Essence. Hold My Strays. Okay, now that could be useful. Starting at the roots, brush your flyaways and baby hair down. Sleek hair anywhere. Throw it in your bag for easy touch-ups and no flakes ever. That's interesting. The packaging makes it really hard to read the ingredients because it's white on really light yellow. I have to check ingredients for things I could be allergic to, and so I really don't like it when it's hard to read. It doesn't appear to have anything that I know I'm allergic to, at least. I'm curious, though, does it have a color to it? Is it clear? I hope it's clear. Well, it's called Insert Name Here, which I think is really funny. Either that or they just forgot. That's a really interesting bottle, isn't it? It is plastic wrapped, okay. Hate it when things are plastic wrapped and you can't find like a perforated section. Oh, there, it's the perforated. Like, you're sure there's a perforation somewhere because how else would you ever get into this product? But you just can't find it when you're looking for it. Probably because it's such a light colored bottle. All right. It does appear to be clear. That's good. Flyaways. What are flyaways? I'm joking. Of course I have that problem. It just looks like a little makeup, like a mascara wand. That actually worked really well, really easy. And it's kind of curved too, so I guess it'd make more sense to do it this way along your head with the curve of your scalp. I don't know. But it definitely did work. I mean, you see flyaways over here. You don't see flyaways right here. I'm curious how that, it feels oily though. Interesting smell. Not like horrible smell, just interesting. Okay, and then the last thing is actually a pretty big box. It's Glam Glow Youth Mud. Glow Stimulating Treatment. Anti-aging, fine lines, smooth, refined glow. Green tea leaf, natural clay blend, volcanic rock. Sorry, I was doing craft projects. I have glue on my fingers that is driving me crazy. Thought I got it all off. Let's see. Yeah, it has pumice in it, which would be the volcanic rock, of course. Green tea leaf. Some other kind of leaf extract. Lavandula hybrida. Is that lavender? Some kind of an ivy extract. Butcher broom? That's a funny name. Ladies thistle. I'm a little worried about that one because it says it's Lavandula hybridia and it says lavandin oil, but is lavandin just another word for lavender? Or am I okay? Like, I was hoping I could smell something through the packaging. And I hope that wasn't the smell of the actual product because that did not smell good, let me tell you. What I could smell through the box, I mean, doesn't smell good. It says, hello, sexy, as you go to get into it. And then it says Glam Glow about 1,000,000 times. Are you kidding me? All of this packaging for this little jar, like it literally takes a quarter of the jar. Now, I mean, if it's because there's all of this printing, like they only made a bigger box so that they could print it in like 3 languages, that just seems like excessive packaging. I hate excessive packaging. It's so wasteful. Yeah, all of that was really for this one little jar. Wow. All right. Well, the packaging is this part of the packaging. That's pretty cute and all. I just don't like, oh gosh. There's a little seal there. Looks like mud. Yeah, I don't know about this. Definitely looks like mud in a jar. I'm afraid to try it because I'm not sure if that is, if lavandella or whatever is just another word for lavender. All right, so we're not sure about that. I probably won't use the nude primer. I have lots of primers, so that's kind of a toss-up, man. I don't know how useful this box is going to be, and I really hate that there was so much wasteful packaging on this, just for one little jar. And that was, I mean, like that does not look like a lot of product. Even once you finally get into it, it's not a lot of product. It's kind of crazy. I bet you it's not cheap either. I forgot to get a pen out. I'm usually better about this. I need a pen, not a pencil. I don't think a pencil will write on this. Okay, so let's see what the value is. So, holy cow. So this little bottle of, this little jar of mud that seems like it's more packaged than anything, $60. That's a lot for a little jar of mud. Okay, and then the Huda Beauty is $20. A little more than I would normally pay for a lippy, but for the type of brand it is, it's not horrible. The primer was $32. The multi-use base sticks were $20, which I guess that's not bad if you think about it as $10 each. And then the hair slick essence was $22. So what does that give us? 60, 80, 154. 154. That one was an easy one to add up because of the things. All right, let's see what is in our premium box and whether or not any of it is broken. It just made me so mad. Like, the front is actually popping out funny because the back has collapsed to an extent, or has been squished in. That made me really upset when Kevin brought it in and handed it to me, because I was a little worried I was going to have broken things. Although, so far, I think I might be okay. All right. Again, we've got our little card telling us everything that's in there. Still says BTS on the bottom. The first thing I see right on top is this Lorac Luxe Diamond Eye Gloss Trio. Those are very small. Like, each one is small. They're kind of neat. Oh, this packaging is cool. It feels like velveteen. So you got the, oh, some little paper there. Probably tells me all about these things. And it looks like just a shimmery little eyeshadow. I'm assuming, because it did say it's a diamond eye gloss. It's probably like a topper of some sort. Well, I mean, unless you just want a full-on shimmery. Look, it's just got this tiny little doe foot. Oh, when it says gloss, it ain't kidding. Yeah, it's got to be like a topper. Because you can barely see that. You just get the shimmer. I wonder if it dries down at all. That's what I'm wondering. So I don't necessarily want to go through all the colors. You can see there's like a bronzy. This one's kind of rose, and then that one there. All right, so the next thing I see is this little bottle here. Verb Ghost Oil. Smoothing Moringa Blend. Weightless Hair Oil. Well, I'm not sure how I feel about hair oil. Just because I don't have dry hair, but I also don't have oily hair. And I kind of don't want it to become oily. So I'm not sure if I really need a hair oil. I was trying to see what it's supposed to be. It's a vanishing daily restorative oil that revitalizes hair from roots to ends. This integrated moringa oil blend enriches hair shaft with essential nutrients that naturally smooth frizz and promote radiant shine for all hair types. I mean, lack of frizz would be nice. 2 to 3 drops on damp hair for extra heat styling protection, or to dry hair for smoothing shine. That doesn't sound too horrible. It has some kind of rice bran oil, bamboo extract, soy protein, moringa seed oil, of course, water, glycerin, the things you expect to have in it. And that is where it's going to somebody else. It has citronella in it. All right, well, I'll have to give that one away. Allergies and all. All right, what's next? We have Tulip Dew Mist, Hydrating Mist from Bloomeffects. Bloomeffects? I don't know. I've never heard of that. A clean beauty innovation, ultrafine continuous face mist with BOV technology that delivers a dewy, radiant glow. Okay, so it's some kind of a face mist that gives you some glow. All right, I'm not a big glowy face person, but who knows? All right, then we have Complex Sculpture Sonic T-Bar Facial Massager. Now, we got a facial massager last month in the box, actually. I do remember that because I gave it to somebody else knowing I would probably never use it. And this is this one. Although the one last month wasn't a T-bar like this. It had a round pad that had rose quartz in it. And I had a friend that actually had been looking at one anyway, so she got it. It was cool. So yeah, it's a little facial massager that, again, I probably won't use. So that's interesting. So far, this box has not been hitting very good. And, you know, it was the same thing last month. Like I said, unfortunately, I lost the video, but it was the same thing last month. I literally gave away everything except for a box of makeup wipes last month. So, you know, I got rid of Ipsy for this reason. After too many months of Ipsy not being really useful for me, I finally got rid of it. Who knows what's going to happen here if they don't start giving me better things that I can't use. I haven't changed my profile in any way, so I don't know why things have changed so much, unless it's because they were bought out by Ipsy. All right, the next thing we have is a Laura Mercier Balancing Foaming Cleanser. So foaming cleansers are good. In fact, the last one I had is almost empty. So a new foaming cleanser may not be too bad of a thing, as long as it doesn't have anything that I'm allergic to in it. I suppose I should always check. It really sucks being allergic to things that are commonly in beauty products. Especially since a lot of people have started using cannabis in products. Now this one looks like it's okay. So yeah, like I said, the one I have now is almost empty, so that'll be great when it is gone. I'll have a new one to go in there. And then the last thing I see in here looks like a palette. Oh, it's a highlighter palette called Milk and Honey Hybrid. It just says Milk and Honey highlighter palette, and it's actually stuck shut. So it's oh, it's from Beauty Bakery. I've never had anything from them, but I've seen it, or I've heard of it. It's kind of cute how it looks like beehives, but then that is just the sleeve over it and comes off. It's kind of cute though. Oh, I never looked to see if this stuff dried down. Oh, it totally dried down. Like, a little bit came off, but not much. So that's kind of nice that eyeshadow topper gloss stuff dries down nicely. And that's got quite a bit of shimmer. So let's see. Oh, those are good size pans too. Those are pretty. The only thing I'd be worried about possibly being too dark is Queen Being. But a lot of times how it looks in the pan is darker. Like, that's on my finger. That's going to be fine. In fact, I can't even see it on my face now. That's a cute little highlighter palette. I like that. Ooh, little plastic thing got in my way. So, see, I'm torn again. Because here I am again with most of both boxes being things I won't use. I'm not a big face mist type person, so I don't know how much use I'll get out of that. The face massager I'm not going to use. I'll use the highlighter palette. That's really cute. I mean, I don't have any lack of highlighters, actually. I have quite a few highlighters, but I at least like that product. And this will definitely be useful. I kind of take or leave these. They're not bad. It did dry down really nicely. It has quite a bit of shimmer to it. So they're definitely cute. They're not something I gravitate towards using, but they are cute at least. So I'm not sure about the face mask. I'm definitely not going to use this. And I can't use this because of an allergy. Let's see what the total cost of this box was. Okay, so the Diamond Eyeglass Trio is $23. That's not too bad for 3 little toppers. I mean, they're tiny. They really are tiny. But you also don't need to use a lot to get, like, if that was your eyelid, that would cover your whole eyelid with a very minimal amount. The foaming cleanser is $30. A little higher than I would normally spend for a cleansing facial wash, but for the brand type, it's not bad. Laura Mercier is kind of a more upscale. The Tulip Dew Mist. Oh, that's right. I was going to see if it says anything. The packaging was really hard to read on that. Perfect on bare skin, over makeup, throughout the day as an awakening skin pick-me-up. I was trying to see if there was anything that told me more about it. Like, is it a dewy setting spray? Is it just a refreshing type spray? Apparently, it's just a refreshing type spray. And apparently, I'm also going to have to attempt to read the words on this super shiny glittery can to make sure I'm not allergic to anything on it. And if I am, I will have to get rid of it because it is very hard to read that. There's literally glitter in the background of a shiny product. But that was $34. Sorry, I got distracted there. The Beauty Bakery Milk and Honey Highlighting Palette is $38. Maybe a little on the high side, but when you consider the size of the pans, there was 4 of them. Beauty Bakery is a more expensive product in general. It's not horrible. The Sonic Tea Facial Massager is $58. Well, there's a bulk of your box price right there. And then the Verb Ghost Oil was $18. So let's see. We've got, geez, so many things I didn't need. 40, 56, 60, 90, 148, 151, 181. If I did that right, 181. So the value is only a little bit more than the value of the base box. Usable value, though, I gotta say, they both kind of stink. Sorry, inhaled my own spit, and then I had to pause the video for a second for a coughing fit. Okay, so as I was saying, the Quick Slick Hair Essence is probably the thing I'd most likely use, although I wouldn't, it's not like necessarily a major thing. If the lipstick had been in a better color, I would be all over it. I do like Huda's lip formula. It's just a color I wouldn't wear. So, like, usable value is like $22 apparently. Maybe if you wanted to push it $54 because of the primer, but I have lots of primers that I haven't used because I keep getting them in boxes. The second box, I mean, the foaming cleanser I will definitely use. The Dew Mist is debatable. The highlighter palette I would definitely use. The eyegloss trio I will probably use at some point, although who knows. So usable, again, there's like a couple of products. Both of these, there's only a couple of products I would actually use or most likely use. So they're, again, kind of a bust. There's a lot of things I'm going to be getting rid of just because I can't use them or they're not things I like. So I do kind of like these. These are kind of cute. But the face wash is what will be most useful, and the highlighter. So I guess there was 3 things out of this one. The highlighter palette, the cleanser, and those cute little eyeshadows are the most usable parts of this. I'll be giving away the oil for sure. Maybe the Dew Mist, depending on the ingredients. And just the fact that I'm not going to use it. I mean, let's face it, I'm not going to use that. And from the first box, I'm probably giving away all of it, honestly. Unless... No, really. I really don't think there's anything. Oh, no, the hair thing. Right, the hair thing. And I'll definitely use this. That's kind of cool. I think I should stick it in my purse, though, because then if you're out and about and you're like, holy crap, those stupid hairs are just frizzy everywhere. And I might use these, but honestly, they're not great colors for me. I mean, one of them is my skin tone, but a little more yellow. I mean, how useful is that really going to be for me? So, kind of a letdown for at least the second month in a row. You know, I really hate to say it, but there's a possibility I'll be getting rid of this box as well, which would mean I have no beauty boxes. Unless you guys have any suggestions for new beauty boxes you've heard about that maybe do a little bit better at actually following what people want according to their profiles, that could be nice. I would also really love it if one of these boxes, one of these days, would actually put a spot where you can list allergies, because honestly, I would use this hair oil. I have one I have now that I use on occasion, especially if I'm going to be heat styling, which is rare, but I do. If my hair does feel a little dry, or if I'm going to be heat styling, I use it, and it works the same way as this one. But this has citronella in it, which means I can't use it just because of an allergy. I can't use this. The mud, the Glam Glow mud, I would probably use it, but I can't because that's a lavender. I'm pretty sure that's a lavender. I'll do a little more research to make sure, but I probably won't risk it because of allergies, because, you know, I like to breathe. And so that's like at least one item out of each box I can't use because of allergies, and I'm going to have to give away. And I really wish that they would give you an option, because, you know, not every box is exactly the same. They have multiple options of what they can put in there. And so if they knew that you were allergic to citronella and that this product has citronella in it, they could leave this out of my box and give it to somebody else and give me something different. I think the reason they don't do it is because it'd be too much effort. Because then they'd have to pay attention to the ingredients of everything they send out and pay attention to people's allergies. And it's probably just too much work for what they're willing to do or what's cost effective. I suppose it could be cost effective issues, but I'm pretty sure that there's an algorithm. You could figure it out. So anyways, that is the boxes for this month. Sorry, I did not mean to go on a little rant there at the end. If any of my friends want the items that I'm allergic to, hit me up. Or any of the things I said I won't use, like that, the T-bar massaging things. But anyways, that is all for today. You guys have a great day.